What's up, everybody? Before we get into details, please click that subscribe button, and also please click that like button. Okay, so basically in this video I'm going to show you how to improve your network connection when you are connected to Zoom meetings. Basically, when you are talking on Zoom meetings, they need to hear you. First of all, they need to hear you, but they can't hear you if your network connection is poor, right? So Zoom requires a lot of bandwidth, so which requires a very good quality network connection for you to be heard loud and clear. But if you don't have a quality network connection, then people will find it very difficult to hear you. In result, they will never hear what you're supposed to deliver as a message to the listeners, right? Okay, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to show you how you can try and improve the quality connection on a Wi-Fi connection, and also I'm going to show you how to improve the quality of your connection on a data connection on your mobile. We're going to start with a Wi-Fi connection on your PC, right? So when you are on your PC, and as you can see, I'm using a Wi-Fi connection here. This is my 5G Wi-Fi connection, but still the connection can be poor. So I'm going to show you the reasons why the connection can be very poor. So first of all, to determine the quality of your network connection, you need to know what is the browsing speed. So what you're going to do on your browser using Google Chrome, you're going to type in fast.com. Fast.com is going to determine your browsing speed at that moment in time. So your browsing speed fluctuates, right? It's not stable. It's based on perhaps the usage at that time, the usage of your network at that time, and also based on the number of the activities that are happening within your network at that time. Maybe your computer is busy downloading and updating, you know, all those things such as updates and downloads, they also determine how fast it's going to be, how fast the connection is going to be. So it says here my internet speed is currently at 2 megabytes or 2 megabits. Okay, 2 megabytes per second, right? Let's leave it like that. It says it's 2 megabytes. Is it really 2 megabytes? It's not. It's not really 2 megabytes. So if your internet connection is below 1 megabyte, perhaps it's 0, something. Here it says 0, and here it says something. Or it says here it's kilobytes, kpb. If it says here kbp, right? Kbp. If it says here kbps, it means your internet connection is very poor. Another way you can actually check your internet connection is to say speed test. So when you say speed test on Google, via Google Chrome, it's going to give you this option to say run speed test, and you can also here you can also see what is your download speed and what is your upload speed, right? So it's currently calculating the download speed, which is currently at 14 megabytes or 14 megabits per second, and it's also calculating the upload speed, which is currently at 17 megabits per second, right? And it says here my internet connection is fast, right? So it judges based on my download speed, and it judges based on my upload speed. That's why it's saying my internet connection is fast. And it's also going to advise you that your internet connection should be able to handle streaming HD videos at the same time, right? So if it says here your internet connection is slow, then you must know that you won't be able to have a good connection via Zoom. So what can you do to improve your network at this point in time? Here's what you're going to do. First things first, make sure that when you're using a Wi-Fi connection, your device, whether it's your router, basically it's your router, or your mobile device that you connected with, you are at a location that floats, because sometimes the locations are not the same. So when you're in a location where your connection doesn't flow, then also your network will be disturbed. So you must make sure, first of all, you have chosen the right location within your house where the network flows, right? First of all, it's the location in your house, and second of all, you must make sure that your connection is not disturbed by other things. Maybe somebody else is busy using your network and downloading stuff and uploading stuff, right? You need to make sure that your network is not disturbed if you want to maintain a good quality connection. You are not hotspotting at somebody, and somebody is using your connection to stream movies or download something. So you cannot, sometimes routers cannot handle that. When you are in Zoom and somebody else is also busy, on the other hand, another person, sometimes the connection won't basically be able to handle multiple connections. So you must make sure that you minimize the number of people connected to your device. So how do I do this on my side? So on my side, for example, I use a 5G router. I connect to my router's management portal. I don't know what is it called, but I call it my router's management portal. I enter a password that I've created for myself. Then I log in. See, the password is incorrect. I type it again. Okay, type it again. Alright, so I've logged in to the home page of my router and I can manage devices here. So I'm trying to improve my internet connection speed, right? I can see there are 7 devices connected here, right? As an example, so I'm going to cut some devices here. They're gonna get angry, but I'm just doing this video for demonstration purposes. I will bring them back when I'm done. So I cut devices that are connected, right? I cut these devices. I make sure that I minimize the devices as much as possible. Right now I'm currently left with 3 devices. I think 3 devices will be good to improve my connection. I go back and check the speed. After I've minimized the number of devices, you will see yourself. You see now it was at 2 megabytes per second. Now the speed is currently at 4.5 megabytes per second, which is really good. So I can also check on the other side by doing a speed test, and I'm running the speed test now. You see what's happening. See, the download speed is improving from 14 megabits per second. Now it's 31 megabits per second, right? Usually the upload speed doesn't improve that much, but it also had improved, as you can see. So my internet connection has improved. When I go to fast.com, I see it's currently at 4 point something, all because of the fact that I've minimized the number of devices that are connected. So I'm going to bring them back so that they will not kill me because I've disconnected their connectivity. They will kill me. Just for a few seconds, they will kill me. Okay, I've brought them back. They should be able to connect again. So that's the first thing you can do to improve your connection speed if you do realize that your internet connection is slow. So minimize the number of people connected on your Wi-Fi router, right? Minimize them. That's the first thing you can do. When your Zoom connectivity is poor, minimize those people so that you can get quality connection. So the second thing you can do, I will show you just now on your mobile device, right? So sometimes it has to do with your mobile device. Let's see.
I'm at my mobile device. So here's what you need to take note of.
just to make sure your internet connection is good when you are connecting to Zoom on your mobile device, right? First of all, when you open up your mobile data, right there at the top of your screen, you will notice if you are using a 4G mobile, you will notice this. If you are using a 4G mobile, you will notice that your connection is currently at 4G, right? It's written, your device has to be written like that, that your device is currently connected to 4G. So basically, if your device is like this, let me show you just real quick. When I go to my settings and I go to mobile networks and I go to 3G or 2G. So if your device is like this, let's wait until it connects. Yes, it has connected. So if your device is like that, your device is like this, let's try to write it. Yes, just where I've written it in red. So if your device is showing H, you must know it's not connected to 4G. You must know that it's not connected to 4G, but instead it's connected to 3G. So as a result, you must understand that 3G is slower than 4G, right? Hence, if you are connected to 3G, you will definitely you are going to experience network problems. But if you are connected to 4G, you are less likely to experience problems. So it's when you go to your settings and you go to mobile networks, it's just that settings are not the same on devices. So this is a Samsung device. So when I change to LTE, it changes there at the top. It goes from H to 4G. So if your connection is currently at 4G, then you are less likely to experience problems with Zoom connectivity. That's what you must notice. And if your device doesn't change to 4G, then you need to take it to your manufacturer to get help. Because if your device says it can connect or support 4G, but it doesn't reflect on your device that it connects or supports 4G, then you need to go to your manufacturer and complain about your device because it's not doing its job. That's why you need to carefully also consider which phone is better for you when you are trying to connect to Zoom, because some other phones don't actually connect to 4G. They are connected to 3G. So if your manufacturer is saying your phone is connected to 4G but it doesn't connect, then you need to go and query why is your phone not connecting. Yes, some other phones do that. They say they are 4G connected, but they are not actually 4G connected. So that's how you see a 4G and a 3G. So when it comes to 4G, you will see there at the top it's written 4G. When it's 3G, you will still see there at the top it will write an H. Sometimes it will directly write 3G. Some other phones write 3G. Some other phones don't write 3G. They will write H, write an H sign. And when it comes to 4G connectivity, other phones do not write 4G. The alternative of writing 4G to other mobile devices, it's called LTE. So if your phone is written LTE, as you can also see here on my screen, my phone is also written there, LTE. So you must know it's still connected to 4G. Still connected to 4G. So other phones won't necessarily write 4G. They will be writing a sign, that sign of LTE. So it's still connected to 4G. But if it doesn't have that LTE sign, then it's not 4G connected. As you can see when I go to my settings and go to mobile devices, when it says the 2G there or 3G, then the other sign that is symbolizes 4G, it says it's LTE, right? So you must also take note of that to make sure you improve your connection on Zoom. And another thing you must also take note, the mobile hotspot, right? When you've turned on the mobile hotspot, just make sure that you have less people connected under your mobile hotspot, or you switch off your mobile hotspot, right? When your mobile hotspot is off, then your quality connection is going to improve. But when you switch on your mobile hotspot and people are connected to your mobile hotspot, then your quality connection will be poor as well. Say maybe you're connecting somebody who's busy trying to download or who's also trying to stream, or perhaps maybe that person is trying to go to Zoom. Definitely there will be a poor connectivity there to one of you people who are trying to connect to Zoom. Okay, that's what you must take note of that. And also maybe you're trying to connect to your PC. You must take note that when you're connecting to your PC using a mobile phone, there will be that disturbance of your connectivity. So basically what they advise you to do when you're trying to connect to your PC, you must use a Wi-Fi router, a 4G or 5G Wi-Fi router. Do not buy a 3G Wi-Fi router, because some other Wi-Fi routers are 3G supported only. They do not support 4G and 5G. So make sure you buy 4G or 5G Wi-Fi routers. That's all you can do to improve the quality of your network connection. Yeah, I know there are many ways you can do. You can also comment and tell me about those ways to improve your network connectivity. And if you've got a question based on your poor network connectivity that you want help on, you can also comment and I'll be able to assist if I can. So please subscribe to my channel and danko.